Okay, so hear me out. What if the best version of you didn't need a full-blown reinvention? What if you just needed a 30-day reset? We don't need to create a new you, but a more aligned you, a new era of you, a version of you who moves their body, eats nourishing foods, and doesn't stay up on their phone doom scrolling until 2 a.m. A version of you who does what they're supposed to do without having to negotiate it. For the next 30 days, you're gonna be resetting mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some meal and recipe inspo, a treadmill routine that you can do from the comfort of your own home or in the gym, some habits to help you reset, and of course, a week of workouts. I love sharing these videos with you guys, but as always, take what you love, leave what you don't, and let's get into this video. First, you're gonna start off by creating a list of non-negotiables. A non-negotiable is something that you commit to no matter what. These are boundaries, habits, and standards that you do not compromise on because it supports your goals, your values, and your well-being. Now, within your list of non-negotiables, you're gonna break it up into 3 categories: mind, body, and soul. And you're gonna write out a list of non-negotiables for each category. Starting off with the mind. Your mind is honestly the most precious part of your body. It's what actually controls these habits, and it's what actually gets you out of bed and moving every single day. Some things to support your mind can be journaling, reading, creating a to-do list. The list can go on and on, but I need you to write out non-negotiables that will support your mind day to day. Next category is obviously your body. These can be things like weightlifting, Legree, Pilates, going on walks, eating nourishing meals. And I want you to really think about yourself when you're creating these lists. Don't just think about me or somebody else. Think about what really works for you and your lifestyle and make it very specific. And then lastly, your soul. Whenever you're creating a list of non-negotiables for your soul, these are things that make you feel nice and cozy inside, like catching up with an old friend, meditating, going on a nice long bike ride, playing tennis, things that help you get back to yourself and who you really are. Now, every single day, I want you to focus on these non-negotiables. You don't need to cross off everything on this list. Heck, you can even do some of these things every single day. But what I want you to do is do something that supports your mind, body, and soul every single day for the next 30 days, even if you're repeating things on the list. The main priority is for you to get back to yourself and for you to simply focus on you. It's for you to put yourself first every day. And when you're taking care of your mind, body, and soul, you're taking care of your life. You're supporting yourself, you're supporting your goals, your habits, and you will thrive from there. So do something for your mind, body, and soul every single day for the next 30 days. Next, we're gonna be talking about my favorite thing in the world, which is food. Y'all know I've been working on my relationship with food over the last few years, and I've been pretty successful at it. And one thing that's helped me stay on track, especially on busier weeks, is Hungry Root. And I want to thank them for sponsoring this portion of the video and supporting the channel, of course. Hungry Root is like having a personal chef and shopper all in one. They deliver a box of groceries to your door weekly, and these groceries aren't just a box of random food items. No, they also include recipes that you can choose, that you can make week to week. These are meals that you can create on your own. Now, the one thing I love about it is that it takes the stress off of you having to figure out what you're eating, creating a list, going to the store, picking out the items, coming home, and then cooking. Well, obviously you still have to cook, but the hard part is done, which is all of the other things. That's why I love Hungry Root. All you have to do is go onto their website, take a quick quiz, tell them about yourself and your dietary needs / preferences, and whether you're trying to be more dairy-free, gluten-free, whether you're trying to lean on more gut-friendly foods. Their meals can be made within 15 minutes, and they only source top quality meat and seafood free of any antibiotics or hormones. I love Hungry Root. It's really helped me stay on track, and the food is always so good, and they always send the best snacks as well. If you'd like to try Hungry Root, you won't regret it. Go to hungryroot.com, use code JanetN for 40% off your first box, plus a free gift for life. That is hungryroot.com, use code JanetN for 40% off your first box, plus a free gift for life. Thank you so much, Hungry Root, for sponsoring this portion of the video, and let's get into the rest of this video. Let's talk some of my favorite meals. If you watch my vlogs, and you know I'm obsessed with chicken Caesar wraps. So recently I've been making them at home, and it's been chef's kiss. I'm gonna share with you guys how I make it, okay? All you need to do is get your favorite chicken breast and All you have to do is season it with a little salt and pepper. I like my chicken breast to be a little crunchy. So what we're going to do after we season our chicken with salt and pepper is you're going to dip it in an egg wash, and then you're going to dip it into some breadcrumbs. I like to use, I think, the Progresso garlic and herb breadcrumbs. Now this is just going to create a nice crunch to your chicken breast. You're gonna pan sear this in a pan with olive oil until it's cooked fully. Then you're going to chop it up into bite-sized pieces. The other day with you guys, I actually made my tortilla from scratch, but you don't have to do all of that. I honestly wouldn't recommend if you're not that good at making things from scratch. Honestly, it didn't come out that bad, but you can just buy the tortilla from the store if making one from scratch is too much. You're going to cut up some lettuce, add a little bit of Caesar dressing to your lettuce. I get one from the grocery store. You can make it from scratch though. There's several recipes online and it's actually really easy. I actually need to make my own Caesar dressing from scratch, but I just bought it from store. You're gonna add your lettuce, add your chicken, add some croutons. Again, you can make croutons from scratch. All you have to do is cut up some bread, turn on the oven, put some olive oil, garlic seasoning, salt on the bread, and then throw it in the oven for about like 20-ish minutes. I'll put the recipes down below. So top it with some croutons and whatever else you like. I like to add Parmesan cheese, a little bit more dressing, and then I wrap it up, cut it up, and you have a chicken Caesar wrap. These are things I typically order at a restaurant if they have it. Like, I'm obsessed with a chicken Caesar wrap, but if you can make it from home, it's much better. And you can also make it into a salad, of course. Best of both worlds. So the next recipe that I want to share with you guys is just my basic crunchy chicken salad. Now, we make the chicken the same way that we did for the chicken Caesar wraps, okay? Same way. However, all you have to do is assemble this salad. And how I like to make this salad is I just like to do lettuce, I like to add corn and beans for fiber, add your chicken, I add red onions, tomato, avocado. I can't think of what else I add to it, but then I top it with some barbecue sauce and a green goddess dressing or whatever dressing I have on hand. It tastes the best with barbecue sauce and green goddess dressing, but if you only have barbecue sauce and ranch, that's fine too. Or if you have barbecue sauce and Caesar dressing, that's fine too. I've done it with both, but this is my favorite salad to eat. You can also throw in some rice and make it a little grain bowl, but it's easy to prep, it's easy to take with you on the go, and it's absolutely delicious. And I look forward to these meals all the time. They always come out so good. Those are my favorite little recipes, and let me know if you try them down below. And let me know what your favorite recipes are down below as well. Next, we have our beginner-friendly treadmill routine. So many of you tell me how you're trying to get into walking on the treadmill more consistently, but walking at a 3.0 speed feels a little fast. Well, this was the treadmill routine that I started off with when I was starting my health journey all over again about 2 years ago. Sometimes walking at a 3.0 speed is really hard in the beginning, but if you work your way up, you will eventually get to a place where you're walking at a 3 speed, 3.5 speed like me now, and even running. So take your time. If you are starting from the beginning, it is okay. Here is the treadmill routine that started it all for me. You're gonna start off at an incline of 2.5 and a speed of 2.5 to warm up your legs, okay? And you're gonna do this for about the first 5 minutes. Once the clock hits 5 minutes, you're going to put the incline at a 5 and you're gonna go at a speed of 3 for 5 minutes. Once the clock hits 10 minutes, you're going to keep your incline at 5 and then bring your speed back down to 2.5 for about 5 minutes. Then once the time hits 15 minutes, you're going to bring your incline up to an 8 and walk at a speed of 3 for 5 minutes. Then once the timer hits 20 minutes, you're gonna bring your incline back down to 5 and walk at a speed of 3 for 5 minutes. And once the timer hits 25 minutes, you're going to either increase your incline to 8 or keep it at 5. And then you're going to either increase your incline to 3.5 or anywhere in between 3 and 3.5 for 5 minutes. And once you hit the 30-minute mark, you can just walk at a 2.5 speed, 2.5 incline for about 2 to 5 minutes, just to cool your body down. And that is your treadmill routine that you can do in the comfort of your own home or at the gym. ILYSM to get yourself up to a 3 to 3.5 speed. You can adjust this for whatever floats your boat. If you're already walking at a 3.0 speed, then you can start at 3.0 as your baseline, if that makes sense, and then just change the numbers from there. Again, I'll list it down below and put it on the screen for you. Customize it for what works for you, but this is just a great way to get yourself on the treadmill, and it's fun and it keeps things engaging and it makes the time go really fast. Lastly, we're going to be moving into our week of workouts. Feel free to customize these workouts with however it works for you. I'm going to be giving you guys a 4-day split. However, you can add on other workouts if you like, other days. You can repeat some of these days. If you like to work out more days, do whatever works for you. I have 5-pound and 15-pound weights at my house, so those are the weights that I use when working out from home. I highly recommend purchasing some weights, so I'll leave some down below so you can get a nice workout in at home. It feels more fun that way. You can watch TV while you're doing it, and I've been loving it a lot recently. I'm also going to include a warm-up and a cool down that I've shown in other videos down below because I think it's very important to make sure you're warming up and cooling down when it comes to these workouts. But without further ado, let's get into our week of workouts. Starting off with our upper body day, this is arms and shoulders. We're gonna start off with a creature curl. So you're going to start off kneeling on the ground. One leg is actually gonna be kneeling. The other one is going to be upright in a tabletop position. You're gonna have your hand on your knee and the other arm is going to be holding your dumbbell, and you're gonna be doing a basic curl with that arm. Whatever leg is kneeling, that's the arm you're doing the work on, okay? And we call it a creature curl because you look like a little bit of a creature while you're doing it because you're on the floor. You're gonna do 8 reps of this for 3 sets each arm. Moving on into our lateral side raise to front raise combo. So you're going to have your dumbbells to your side. I like to use 5-pound dumbbells for this, just light dumbbells in general. You're gonna do a lateral raise from the side to the front. That's 1 rep. Then you're going to do lateral raise side to front. That's 2 reps. You're going to do 8 reps, 3 sets of this. Moving into single arm kneeling press. Yes, we're doing a lot of kneeling movements. RIP your knees, okay? Make sure you do this on a mat. What you're gonna do is you're going to be kneeling. One leg is going to be down. Whatever leg is down, that's the arm you're doing your work on. You're gonna rack your dumbbell and just press it up and above your head, and that is just 1 rep for that arm. You're going to do 8 reps, 3 sets each side. Lastly, moving into a front raise, reverse fly, tricep kickback combo. Say that 5 times fast, okay? So you're gonna start off by hinging at your hips, hinging forward so we can really target the back as well. You're going to bring your arms up into a front raise, then you're gonna do a reverse fly, then you're going to pull your dumbbells up and back for a kickback, and you're gonna start that all over, okay? That whole thing is 1 rep. So you're going to do 6 reps, 3 sets. And that is your upper body day. Moving on into your leg day, we're gonna start off with a B stance squat. Now, if this is too much for you, you can just do a regular squat. I'm fine with that too, okay? But we like to challenge ourselves a little bit. So B stance squat basically has 1 leg in a B stance, basically on your tippy toes. Okay, you're gonna be standing shoulder width apart, probably a little over shoulder width apart, I think. Okay, you're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair, like a regular squat, okay? Please do not lean forward. You're gonna want to lean forward because of that B squat, but really try to sit back and really try to level out your legs so you're not favoring too much on one side. I know it's hard when you're kind of in a B stance, but this is just great for balance and great for like really engaging your core, and it's great for your booty, legs, all that good stuff. So you're gonna rack your dumbbells and you're going to sit back in a squat. This is gonna be 8 reps, 3 sets. You're gonna do each side, of course. Next, moving into an RDL, just a basic RDL. You're going to have your dumbbells right in front of you. You're gonna hinge at the hips, going down, keeping your dumbbells close to your body as if you're like shaving your legs with your dumbbells. You're gonna squeeze at the top, okay, keeping it nice, slow, and controlled. You're going to do 10 reps, 3 sets of this. Then moving into a lateral lunge, forward lunge combo. You're going to start off on the right side or the left side, whatever feels comfortable to you. I always start on the right side. So you're gonna start right lateral lunge, then pull it in, then go forward to a forward lunge, then pull it back. Then you're going to the other side, left lateral lunge, then forward lunge with your left side, then pull it back. That is all 1 rep. You're going to do 6 reps, 3 sets of this. And then lastly, you're gonna do 8 tiptoe squats and then 10 calf raises. Okay, so this is a little bit of a combo as well. If you can't tell, I love combos. So you're gonna sit back in a squat position with your dumbbell at your chest. You're going to go up onto your tippy toes 8 times. This is gonna burn, guys, okay? Feel the burn. After 8 reps of that, you're gonna stand up and do 10 calf raises. You're gonna do 3 sets of that all together. And that is your leg day. Moving into our full body day. We love full body. So first you're gonna start off with 8 mountain climbers, then 1 squat jump. You're gonna do 8 mountain climbers. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then stand up, jump, squat, and go back down. You're gonna do 3 sets of this, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up, jump, squat, go back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up, jump, squat, and so on and so forth. You're gonna do 3 sets of that. It's gonna be really quick. Then we're gonna do a squat to press, very basic move. You're gonna rack your dumbbells, you're gonna sit back into a squat and then press your dumbbells up overhead as you're standing up. You're gonna do 8 reps of this, 3 sets. Then you're gonna move into a renegade push-up into a downward facing dog. So renegade push-up is one of my favorite moves. You're gonna have your dumbbells on the ground. You're gonna be grasping onto them in a plank position. You're gonna pull your dumbbells up and back, really engaging those back muscles. Then you're gonna do a push-up. Then you're going to go back into a downward facing dog. That is all 1 rep. So you're gonna pull your dumbbells to your chest, 1 side at a time. Then you're gonna do a push-up. Then you're going to push back into a downward facing dog. You're going to do 6 reps of this, 3 sets. This is gonna be really hard, so really push yourself. Take your time though. Be as patient with yourself as possible because it's not meant to be quick and easy, okay? And then lastly, you're going to do a hinge into a dumbbell row. So all you're gonna do is hinge at the hips, do a nice dumbbell row, bring your dumbbells down, and then stand up. And then do the same, hinge, dumbbell row, bring your dumbbells down, and then stand up, okay? That whole combo is 1 rep. So the hinge, row, down, stand, that's all 1 rep. You're gonna do 8 reps, 3 sets. And that is your full body day. Yay, it's gonna be a tough one. So make sure you have water and make sure you are being patient with yourself and taking your time. And then lastly, glutes and abs, okay? Favorite day. First, you're gonna start off on the ground. You can use a glute band for this if you'd like. So you're gonna start with a glute bridge into an abduction. You're gonna do 6 of these. So glute bridge, abduction, close, down. Glute bridge, abduction, close, down 6 times. After you finish that, you're going to pulse 10 times at the top. So pulse those glutes 10 times at the top, okay? Then you're gonna start over with the glute bridge, abduction, close, down 6 times, close, down, then you're gonna pulse 10 times at the top. You're gonna do that 3 times overall. Next, we're gonna move into a split squat. You're gonna stand up, you're gonna hold your dumbbells as if you're holding it for a goblet squat, so 1 dumbbell in your hand in front of your chest, and then you are going to get into a split squat stance, which is kind of like a lunge stance, except your legs are a little bit straighter, okay? One way to really set this up properly is by starting on the ground with your knee on the ground in the split squat position and then standing up. That is the best way to really set this up, okay? You want to hinge slightly forward. You're going to go down into the split squat position and then stand up, squeezing your glutes at the top. This is only going to be effective if you squeeze your glutes at the top, okay? You're going to do 6 reps, 3 sets each side. Moving into plank pull throughs, you're going to be in a plank position with your dumbbell in between your hands. You're gonna pull the dumbbell with the opposite hand across your body. You're gonna do 6 reps, 3 sets. And then lastly, you're gonna do whatever variation of clamshells that you'd like to do. There's several ways to do clamshells. I like to do an elevated clamshell where I'm actually like pulsing at the top while I'm opening. Okay, that's my favorite way to do it. However, if that's too advanced, you can do your clamshells without elevating them, or you can do them laying down completely. You're gonna do 6 reps, 3 sets each side. Make sure you're squeezing your abs and your glutes at the same time. You're really gonna target both abs and glutes with this exercise. 6 reps, 3 sets each side. And that is your week of workouts. Thank you so much for being patient and listening to that whole spiel. Let me know if you try any of this down below. I really appreciate you for being here. These next 30 days are going to be amazing for you. And yeah, I can't wait to see and hear about your progress. Let me know if any of this resonated with you down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me.